Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Alvarado Gomez, and today I'm doing an Instagram takeover. So a little bit about me. I'm a communication major in the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences. I grew up in Orlando, Florida. I was born in Bogota, Colombia, and I came to Cornell for the first time when I was 8 years old. So as a social media ambassador, what I do is I do Instagram takeovers like this, and basically we give you guys like an overview of what our day as Cornell students is like. And if you guys have any questions or suggestions along the way, please feel free to swipe up at any point, send us a DM, and I'll be sure to answer that in a video. So the dorm I live in is called the Townhouses. It's open to first year students. It used to be for upperclassmen, but right now it's for freshmen. And so what makes it really different from other dorms is that it's more of an apartment style. And so it's a lot more independence, a lot more space. You're actually in 2 floors. You have 2 rooms and 1 bathroom. Some townhouses have 3 rooms, but each room has 2 people in them. So to give you an example, here's. And then, so this is my desk. I have my desk, my drawers. I have a closet of my own. And then here's my roommate. He also has a closet. He has a bed and a desk and drawers of his own as well. And 2 trash cans and a recycling. The reason I decided to become social media ambassador is because as a comm major, marketing and social media are definitely some of my potential career interests. And I love getting to work closely with clubs and getting them to help get a specific image for the organization out. So some examples of stuff I made a merch line for WVBR, 93.5 FM. I started a club for boba tea. We made merch for that. And stuff for the townhouses, like I mentioned, that's where I'm at right now. And I'm working to make a geofilter for Cornell Days for you guys. If you guys are coming in April, it's a really good event for potential students to check out campus, get a feel for classes. So hi, now I'm outside and I'm on my way to take the TCAT, which is our bus around Ithaca. And as first year students, you have a free bus pass no matter what the time or day, so you can take the TCAT pretty much anywhere around Ithaca. Hi, so someone asked me what my transition from high school to college was, and to be honest, I went to a private high school, and so private high school, private university, not that big of a difference, but definitely from a school of 500 to a school of 15,000, it was a bit different. But you kind of still get that small school vibe just because we're a very tight-knit campus. The good thing was that very quickly I was able to make friends in the townhouses and also different pockets of campus, just like I did in high school. So it's very much about exploring your niche. And here's that, as I promised you guys, what it looks like. So I just had my visual comm discussion, Comm 1300. I'm here with Ashton Jimenez, another social media ambassador. So could you tell me, Ashton, what did you learn today?
So today we learned how to use a 360 camera, which is really cool. I didn't know anything about that, but we are going to be like checking these out from the library and making our own 360 videos, so pretty cool stuff.
So I'm here with Sam Law. She's a student athlete on Cornell's campus. So Sam, what could you tell us about being an athlete?
So I'm a track athlete here, and we have really cool trails with a lot of really nice waterfalls.
So I'm here with Boo Magana. We're in Bus Stop Bagels, one of the dining halls on campus, known for their coffee and their different types of bagels. So Booma, what's your favorite thing to order?
The Route 15 is really good.
So someone asked me how hard or easy was it to start my own club on campus, and actually it wasn't very difficult. So I started last semester kind of on a whim, and basically you have to have a faculty advisor and 4 officers, and you basically select what category your club would be in, and you have to officially register on our OrgSync website, which is where all our official organizations are. And you basically have to write up a constitution with different articles, which will be clearly outlined for you. And you basically tell them what's the purpose of your club and why you want to start the club. So someone asked me, what is my favorite part of being a Cornell student? I would definitely say having different options on campus, just the diversity. So basically, like there's something for everyone, all these different organizations, and there are people on campus that you would never have met had you not come to Cornell. Like like I said, I grew up in Central Florida, and so I'd never really gotten to meet all these people from different religions and different parts of the world. So the good thing is that there's a lot of diversity in classes. So not every class is going to be your big lecture style. So for example, right now I'm taking entomology and persuasion and social influence. So these are two big lecture style classes. But entomology, for example, has discussion. So you'll have a discussion once a week, and that kind of helps nail down the subject matter that you're learning. And also, it's just kind of a lot more intimate, so you can work directly with the TAs. But in any case, the professors in any of the courses I've taken, they've always been super approachable and super helpful. And they'll always hold office hours that you can come in and talk to one-on-one and really get to know them and know, why they're so passionate about what they're teaching. So those of you from warmer weather areas might be wondering what Cornell's weather is like. And actually sometimes it can warm up pretty much. So right now, for example, I'm in a short sleeve shirt, and it's the first time since September. So sometimes we'll have like cold blasts. So sometimes it's like below 0 degrees Fahrenheit, and it'll stay like that for maybe like 5 days. And then other times it'll be really warm. Like right now we're in like the 50s, and it's like this. Have a good winter jacket, and be sure to have a beanie, because there's going to be some days where you're really gonna not want your ears to fall off. This is our clock tower, officially called McGraw Tower. Fun fact is that a lot of people call it Bingley Dingley, and it is actually Cornell's main monument. A lot of people know the campus by it. And Cornell Chimes is a student organization that is basically in charge of making sure the bells are playing songs, and they'll play stuff from old to new, from High Above Cayuga's Waters to Taylor Swift Love Story. Someone asked me where I spend most of my time on campus, and like the good student I am, the answer is Olin Library. It's one of our many libraries on campus, and I personally like it because it's in a very central location on campus, and also in the basement there's a room called the map room, which I personally like because it has a lot of comfy chairs, a lot of outlets, and if you ever need anything, the bathroom's right next to it, and we have Lib Cafe right above it on the main floor right here. And it's perfect if you ever need to get lunch or a good break from studying. So I'm here with engineer student Elise Viz. Can you tell me, Elise, what is your favorite thing about where we are?
So we're at the President A.D. White Library, and it's a favorite on-campus study spot for basically everyone just because of how pretty it is. It's also really quiet in there, but it's a great spot to study, especially if you really have to concentrate and just have a nice view in the background too. So.
So someone asked me what interactions with the professors are like, especially regarding research. And like I said before, professors are really nice and really outgoing, and they really care about what they're doing. So if you want to get in touch with them regarding research, what you need to do is start with a basic Google search, look up the professor, see what they've written, see what they're doing right now. And then a good thing is to attend their office hours and send them an email. Just let them know, like, I'm Danny, I'm a communication student. I really like this thing you did regarding persuasion, and I really want to see if I can help with your experiments or writing up your reports. So Cornell, since it is relatively large compared to other top-ranked schools, I really like that it has a lot of social options. So you can make a lot of friends in different classes and a lot of different organizations. So my friend here, Zoe Park, we met in our freshman writing seminar, French film 1895 to the present. And Zoe, do you have any tips on making friends?
Well, during O Week, you should reach out to as many people as you can and try to make friends in your dorm.
So another thing to know about Cornell's campus is that we have something that a lot of other Ivies don't, which is Greek life. And so we have a lot of social frats, we have professional frats, and we have some that are hybrids of both. So it's really cool because you get to have that fun rushing process, and you get to find your niche, because maybe you really want a social frat, or maybe you're really into pre-med or agriculture, and so you want a frat that'll help you prepare for that. And a lot of them have really good networks, both with students then now and with alumni, and so they can really help you secure that internship and get a sense of what the career you're going towards is like. So for any of you who have seen The Office, you probably know that we have tons of a cappella groups. So you'll constantly see stuff like that. We'll have showcases, and in addition, we have a big orchestra that actually has peer tutoring. So they have one-on-one tutoring that'll help you kind of like get better at your instrument. And we actually have like a music school in the College of Arts and Sciences, and it's that building over there. So also on a music-related note, we do have a lot of local concerts, especially in a venue called The Haunt. It's not too far. Again, you can take a bus straight there. We also have concerts in Syracuse. And if you guys know ex-ambassadors, they're actually from Ithaca. So, for example, with Electric Buffalo Records, which is one of the organizations I'm involved in, we actually sign Cornell students to become artists with us, and we help them produce music and become more professionally. We also have concerts on campus every semester, both big and small. The big ones being Slope Day, which is put on by the Slope Day Committee. It's every May, right before finals, and this year we're having Steve Aoki come. And then in October, we have Homecoming, put on by the Cornell Concert Commission, again, one of the larger, most well-known clubs. And this past October, it was Cupcake and TNCE, and they put on a really good show. Actually do have a good number of transfer students. I've become friends with a few of them, and we do encourage transfer students to definitely apply. And if you want more information, we can actually swipe up, and I'll link it right below. So as a communication major, there are still certain requirements you have to complete because of college, but there is a lot of flexibility with different comm classes. The good thing about communication is that there's a huge variety of classes. So there's stuff that's like politics related, there's stuff that's like oral communication, there's stuff that's more like theory based, and there's definitely something for everyone. And you can kind of pick like your concentration of comm, like what areas of communication you like more and that you want to focus on. So last semester, Comm 2200, Media Communication, was one of my personal favorites. It was really good because Professor Humphreys really taught us the ins and outs of the media industry and how consumers look at media and how they think about it. So one of the main organizations I'm involved in on campus is the Cornell Media Guild, which part of it is WVBR 93.5 FM, an alternative music station that broadcasts all of Ithaca. So here we are at the marketing meeting. Yay! O Week is the first week that first-year students have at Cornell, and it's full of fun events to get you guys comfortable with Cornell's campus and to get to know each other. Woo! Someone asked about vegan options. I'm here with Logan. Could you answer what is vegan food like on campus?
So I'm personally not vegan, but Cornell is ranked number 3 in dining, and we have about 30 dining options, and almost every one of them has vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, and kosher options. And it's a large part of the reason why I came to Cornell.
So I'm here in what's called Ho Plaza. Here's Willard Straight Hall, really popular spot on campus. And directly behind me is the Cornell store, which is where you can get all your books and supplies. And there's also Cafe Jenny, which is really handy because I have a lot of good food like acai bowls and stuff like that. And there's actually a camera that I believe is right up there, and it surveys this whole area of Hope Plaza. And anyone can log in. If you Google Hey Mom Cam Cornell, you can stand right here and have your family member look at you from online, and they can kind of see. I'm here at Noise Recreational Center. I'm here for my PE class, which I chose to be juggling. And so someone asked me how hard is it to do an internal transfer. It actually depends on colleges. So, for example, transferring into engineering is a lot more difficult than transferring into arts and sciences. So what I recommend to do is when you get to campus, talk to your academic advisor, and they can kind of help you understand, the different steps you have to take to do that. International students have their own orientation. That's a week before regular orientation. That way they get accustomed to Cornell's campus. And there's something called the International Students Union. I don't know how often they hold meetings, but they're like a semi-exclusive club, and they overarch other cultural clubs on campus. So thank you everyone for following along today. I unfortunately have to sign off.